Stacey, this is something that you can really relate to, can't you?
Absolutely. When I had Zachary, I was really young, and we've spoke about this before. I had exactly the same thoughts, and I remember being in hospital for a few days after the birth, and my mum coming every single visiting hours, coming to make sure I was okay, helping me with the baby, teaching me how to breastfeed, and then coming in one day and saying, "Oh, are you excited to come home?" And I remember just being like, absolutely not. The reality of going home with a child, feeling like I wasn't really adequate to look after it, gave me severe anxiety, and I was just really utterly miserable. And my mum is such an incredible lady. She does this thing where she selflessly puts herself aside and puts all of her children first. And at that point in my life, she did everything for me. She would sit up at night and make sure I woke up to feed the baby, and she'd be there even though I was breastfeeding and she didn't have to do anything. She'd be there talking to me and making sure that I was just even in the room. She would help me with my stitches and help me. I know it's gross.
Birth as well,
yeah, it wasn't the best birth, and I know it's not very nice to hear, but even just going to the toilet was not very nice. And she would be there with a jug of water, ready to like, really. She's just a really incredible lady, and I would love to recognise her at this point in my life. And I actually, when we were speaking about this earlier, I realised that my mum's having a difficult time at the moment, and I haven't been as patient and as wonderful with her as she was with me. So as I was telling you how amazing she was to me, which she was the only reason that I think I ever got out of that rut that I was in. I started realising that I really need to be there for Mum more and accept her, whatever's going on in her life at the minute. And I just adore, honestly, she's just such a wonderful woman. I couldn't have done it without her. I love Mama.
Well, I think don't put yourself down, Stacey, because being a mum is a difficult enough job anyway. Being a new mum so young is a really difficult job, and you do such a brilliant job. You have two beautiful, beautiful boys who've actually sent you a little message.
I love you. I love you this much. I love you up to the stars and this much. I love you to the moon and the stars and every single planet and every single world. I'm back again. I love Mummy everywhere. Bye, Mummy. Bye, Mum.
Oh, that's so lovely. They are the most beautiful boys. You've done a wonderful job, you and your mum with them, honestly. They really are. I've met them several times and they are a credit to you. They really are.
Stop it. I love my babies.